The Netherlands is the latest country to be hit by a child abuse scandal involving the Catholic Church, with more than half the church's cardinals being accused of covering up sexual assaults on children. For more on yet another attack for another scandal for the Catholic Church, let's cross live now to Rome, where we're joined by our correspondent Claudio Lavanga. Ciao, Claudio. What more can you tell us about the allegations leveled against the Dutch Catholic Church?
Good morning, Annelies. Yes, the allegations were published by a Dutch newspaper, NRC, over the weekend. And as you said, it claims that almost half of the highest ranking officials in the Catholic Church there, therefore both cardinals and bishops, were found guilty of covering up decades of sexual abuses against children by clergymen there from 1945 to 2010. So that's over a period of 65 years. And even worse, they're accused of having moved pedophile priests from parish to parish, even though they knew they abused children. And therefore, this is a kind of system of impunity, Annelies, that we've heard the Catholic Church, been accused of so many times before. Annelies?
Exactly, and as you say that, this is just the latest in a long series of scandals leveled against the Catholic Church. How damaging all this is for the Church as an institution?
Well, that's right, Annelies. I mean, not a single day seemed to go by without new revelations of widespread and large-scale scandals of this kind. As you said, I mean, first it was the Netherlands over the weekend, then it was on Saturday a Chilean priest, a popular Chilean priest, well known in Chile, forced to step down and defrocked by Pope Francis because he was accused of having abused children. And then last week, if you remember, it was Germany. A report claimed that thousands of children were abused by thousands of priests over decades, not to mention a similar case in Pennsylvania. And as you said, well, going back to your question, every time a revelation of this kind, a scandal of this kind is made public, well, that's a major blow not only to the credibility of the Catholic Church, but also to Pope Francis specifically, because since the beginning of his pontificate more than 5 years ago, well, he condemned these abuses by clergymen against children many times. And also, most importantly, he claimed that he was going to make those responsible accountable, whatever their ranking, whether they were just normal priests or bishops or cardinals. Well, there are two problems here. Well, first of all, he's also accused now by the former ambassador, Vatican ambassador to Washington, of having ignored sanctions against a Cardinal Theodore McCarrick, who was known to have had improper contacts with seminarists for many years. And at the same time, revelations of this kind, even though these abuses took places before he became pontiff, kind of reveals once again and reinforces the idea that there was a system in place, a culture of impunity in place that allowed bishops and cardinals for decades to just move pedophile priests around different parishes rather than holding them accountable for their crimes, allowing them therefore to just commit other abuses elsewhere in other parishes. That's why Pope Francis called an unprecedented meeting of the leaders of the conferences of bishops from around the world here. He summoned them here at the Vatican in February to try to change this culture. But some critics say, Annelies, this is too little, too late.